On the day I paid off my mortgage, I got a video of my sibling burning the deed in the fireplace, saying, "Funny how you thought you'd actually own something in this family." I was 32, sitting in my cramped apartment, staring at my phone screen in disbelief. My brother Griffin stood in our childhood home, the one I'd paid for, watching my deed curl into ash. Behind him, my father sipped scotch and smiled like he just won something. For 15 years, I'd been the family ATM. It started when I was 17 and got my first real job. Dad pulled me aside at dinner. "Your mother needs surgery. Insurance won't cover it." I handed over my entire paycheck. 3 months later, I found out she'd never needed surgery. The money went toward Griffin's semester abroad, but I kept giving. Because that's what you do for family, right? When Dad's business failed, I refinanced my car to cover his debts. When Griffin got his girlfriend pregnant at 23, I paid for the baby's first year of expenses. When Mom wanted to renovate the kitchen, I worked double shifts for 6 months. And the house. That goddamn house. Dad called me 2 years ago. Voice breaking. "We're losing it. The bank's foreclosing. Your mother's childhood home." He sent me the mortgage statements, $847,000 remaining. Every month for 24 months, I wired $4,500. I ate ramen, canceled my gym membership, stopped dating because I couldn't afford dinner out. My friends thought I was antisocial. I was just broke and exhausted, running on fumes and obligation. Last month, I made the final payment. I requested they transfer the deed to my name as we'd agreed. After all, I'd paid every single cent while they lived there rent-free. Dad laughed when I asked. That's not how families work. When I threatened legal action, Griffin sent the video. My deed, the one with my name freshly printed, burning while they celebrated. The caption, "Thanks for the house, sis. Dad's putting it in my name tomorrow." I sat there, my savings account showing $143. I'd sacrificed everything, my 20s, my relationships, my future, all for people who saw me as a resource to extract. That's when I noticed something in the video's background. On the mantle, partially visible, was a framed photo. I zoomed in. It showed Griffin, Dad, and a woman I didn't recognize at what looked like a lawyer's office. The date stamp, 3 days after I'd made my first house payment. They'd planned this from the beginning. My hands were shaking as I opened my laptop and started searching through old emails. That's when I found Dad's correspondence with the mortgage company from 18 months ago. The house had never been in foreclosure. He'd refinanced it, taken out $200,000 in equity, and pocketed the cash. My phone buzzed. A text from Griffin. "Don't even think about suing. Dad's lawyer says you made gifts, not loans. Nothing in writing means you've got nothing." He was right. I had no documentation. Every transfer was labeled family assistance. I trusted them completely, like an idiot. I spent that night combing through 2 years of bank statements, text messages, and emails. Then I found it. A single email where Dad had written, "Once Delilah pays off the mortgage, we'll transfer it to Griffin as planned." It wasn't much, but it was something. The next morning, I filed a police report for fraud. The detective was skeptical until I showed him the video of them burning legal documents. His expression changed immediately. "That's destruction of property you paid for," he said. "Possibly wire fraud if they knowingly misrepresented the situation." 3 days later, I got a call from a blocked number. It was my Uncle Terrence, Dad's brother, who I hadn't spoken to in years. "I need to meet you, today. There's something about that house you don't know." "What could possibly?" "Your grandmother's will. I have the original copy. The one they told everyone was lost in a fire." I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.